Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Friday night game of Consequences of Chaos. Which, of course, if you were with us off camera, you would have seen the chaos has already started. Anyway, before we jump into tonight's episode and hand this off to Robert to dish out his form of chaos for us, the screen in the middle that's kind of black, but it's got that nice little hallway with a room in it, that is brought to you through Roll20. It allows us to use maps to show battle situations or just kind of give you an idea of what we're doing, a little immersion for the players, and also we can use it to share artwork if we decide to do so. The miniatures on the screen, a few of those are created through Hero Forge. Hero Forge is a website you can go to create a custom miniature, anywhere from fantasy up to sci-fi. You can create it from the typical miniatures, which, what are they, 33 millimeter or something like that?
Something like that.
No, I don't know for certain. Or all the way up to 6 inches. It's like a little statuette of your character, if you wish. If you're a subscriber to them, you can actually turn it into a digital version that you can use in your digital games. Also, if you have not had a chance to go check out the website GUI Cube, I would highly suggest that. I believe you said how many more days they got left on that? Like 2 or 3?
I believe it ends on the 25th at noon.
Okay, and they are asking people if they want to check them out to, check out what they've got. I think they got one last stretch goal they're trying to get to before it closes. I say that, but if they reach that stretch goal, knowing Alphinius, he might add another stretch goal. So either way, go check out the Kickstarter that GUICube's got. If you go to the website, I am more than certain you'll find a link to that. I do not have one currently with me, so I can't share it. But GUICube is a fantasy world created by the company several years ago that has been expanded upon by the community itself. That's players, DMs, and the like. So if you haven't had a chance, check them out. They've got maps, artwork, different campaign settings, including the Red Star Rising campaign, which I think we've decided we may actually start that one over from the beginning with our new players and go from there. Yeah, a different take on how the game runs, but we'll let you know when that happens. Let's see. That's it for that. So if you're watching us currently on Twitch, we have 2 links down below us, not to mention the Chaos Bubbles next to the chat name. The 2 links are Extra Life, which we keep running year long, so you can give to the Children's Miracle Network as well as the Children's Hospitals at any point in time when you can and when you'd like to. And the website, Marcus has been working on the shop in there, finding new stuff to put in there to give you more options if you want to sport some more stuff. Oh, and look, of course, Robert has already got the Army Corps T-shirt, or Army's Corps T-shirt. Of course, Army's got a T-shirt for himself already.
Exactly.
But if you are interested in it, I will go ahead and show you. One of the symbols you can get put on the shirt is this symbol here that I've just popped up on the screen. The other one is the symbol behind Marcus. Or as Robert showed you, you can get an Army Corps shirt. You've also got some Vampire, the Masquerade type shirts that we've done. Kindred on the Run, as well as Kindreds of Savannah, or did we not do the Kindreds of Savannah?
We got Kendra Savannah. If you look closely at it, though, you'll see Savannah's been scratched out with Austin written underneath it.
Ah, okay. So, yeah, some play on situations. We may end up changing the actual title of the show when we come back for season 2, but it's still technically the Kindred of Roll Hit Die. So we will see what happens when we return. And as I mentioned, the Chaos Bubbles, you can collect points as you watch our programs, whether it be Torg, Heroes, this one, or even when I'm playing whatever game I seem to be playing at the time. You can collect those points to spend on things you can cause chaos in tonight's game, such as advantage, disadvantage, DMG magic items, GUI items, or GUI rewards. You can do individual, or if you want to spend a little bit extra, which I think I've done the math with the amount of people we have here, it's not that much of a difference, maybe even a little less than buying them individually, but it just takes some of the time out of it. You can buy it for the entire group, but reminder, that includes the DM. So if you get GUI items and DMG items to the players, the GM gets 1, 2 to put on whatever character or in situation we have. Okay, Marcus, you were about to say something?
What's that? Oh, uh,
So,
back when you were talking about the store, I'm also currently working on some form of org merchandise for our Wednesday stream. I have to get with Dan and the rest of the crew on that to get final approvals, and then I'll put that up in the store.
yeah, might be able to connect with Lehman to see what kind of things we can actually have clearance on as well,
Okay.
to be above and beyond, whatever small things we can do. Since Lehman is like one of the Torg people.
Okay.
All right. Yes, without further ado, I'll just hand it off to Robert so we can jump into tonight's chaotic adventure. Adventure. Yeah, that's the word.
Well, welcome everybody. Our team uh, we are now following the adventures or misadventures of our B team. Uh, by the end of the night, we will touch base with our A team, but they are off on their own plots and plans, while the B team is slowly exploring some of the caves close to the dragon's nest under the wall. And tonight we have Marcus. It looks like you started us off.
Hello, I am Marcus Scott, and tonight I'll be starting off with playing a Django, cute, lovable, awakened dog of the group, who just wants to be fed treats and have his belly rubbed and doesn't like it when people hurt his friends. And then later on tonight, I guess close to the end, I will be playing Vanessa Sinclair, the lovable, trustworthy sorceress warlock of the group.
I don't want to quote a movie, but I don't think those words mean what you think they mean.
It's all up to interpretation. And then I'll go ahead and kick it over to Scott.
Hi, I'm Scott. I am playing Zarl. He's an awakened skeleton that Robert, our GM, has come up with. Also playing a Amulet of Shadows, who is a subclass for a rogue that Robert has also come up with. So I am a follower of the mistress of darkness and misery. And I come to help spread her word with the rapier or bow. And then later tonight, I will play the leader of this adventurous band, Charlotte. She is the glue that keeps this whole group together, or at least the money bags, anyway. At least at the moment. So Charlotte will be making an appearance, I hope, tonight at some point.
All right, so I guess it brings it to me.
Yeah.
I am Dan Latham, also known as Shadow Degar, and a little bit of the social medias out there. Tonight, I am currently portraying Adonis. Adonis is a ranger of some minor talent. He's a little deformed due to certain things in the past. Oh, it's just not candy coated. He's a Gorgon, aka a man version of a Medusa, and he decided to join this group based off the fact they were somewhat acceptant of weird creatures. Because apparently in our games of D&D, we befriend the creatures and kill the humans, something like that. Later on this evening, of course, once we jump over to see what's going on with the other characters, the A team, as it were. So we have the A team, we have the B team, and sometimes on Sunday nights we have the V team. Never mind.
So that name's Scott?
For you.
I'll make a shirt right now.
I'll make a shirt right now. You know what? You might as well. But anyway, later on I'll be portraying, controlling, or saying what exactly Easy, who is an auto gnome artificer, is doing. Not just Easy, but he's got a companion named Z, who is divination wizard. So we'll find out what's happened with them during this downtime while I do my best, or while Adonis does his best to keep this group alive, or whatever. So after that, we have to deal with the chew toy. I mean, anyway.
So I'm Carlos Maricuala, and tonight I will be portraying Torb, who is a reborn. He was reborn into the body of a doll, triplet doll, pincushion. And he is also a divination wizard, but much better than Zeke, because he knows all and he sees all. He came into this world with only the knowledge of his name, but now he has the knowledge of the future and the past. So, don't test him. And then possibly later tonight, I'll be portraying Raylatal, who is a bit of a Frenchman, a snooty hunter of darkness, and occasionally a culinary artist, as he likes to call it, and don't call him anything less. Yeah.
Guess that brings us to the most normal character in our campaign group on this team.
I resent that statement.
My name is Curtis Ross. Tonight I'm portraying Tort, a little kobold cleric of Bahamut from the little tribe clan den of kobolds beneath Dragon's Rest. So here along with all of them to help them all out. Try and keep them safe and at least alive. Or to bring back the bad news if something like that, does happen, sadly. I'm sure that won't happen.
Sure,
It'll all be fine.
All will be well.
Hey, well, we'll start where we had left off, and currently there are axemen or something trying to break through this door. But Django to leap at this secret door and popped it open before anyone could seal it. And he is now surrounded by 3 different troglodytes and a spiritual weapon. And that is where we are. And so going back to where we left off, Top.
Wait, would that be me?
Or Tort. Tort?
Oh,
Um,
Tort, yes. Sorry.
So if I'm up, I'm trying to remember where we left off at. I got Bless, I've got my spiritual weapon up, I've got this whole thing. Spiritual weapon, I believe, was right here, so...
Yes. Let me pull you out another spiritual weapon. Let me actually...
Concentrating on Bless.
There's your spiritual weapon. I'm going to make it so that you have access to it.
Alrighty. Alright, I got it. I'm gonna just move it right on in here. Okay. I'm gonna use my movement to, sneak up around, get a view of what's going on in there.
Okay, and then come back.
Yeah, I will move back after I use my action. Real big dog. Kind of, sort of, really in the way.
You can still see around him.
Yeah.
You can pick a target.
Yeah. Which one of these, because I see a, big clawy hand floating up in the air. Which one
That
of these
one,
looks like they're more of
appears
the caster-esque type, the shaman type?
Okay. None of them have, like, accoutrement that say, oh, I'm a shaman.
Less
This
of the
one-
tribal, club person.
Yeah. They're all using their claws primarily, except
perfect.
that this one the one in the middle is wielding a huge bone.
Okay, I wouldn't think that they're casting spells like that.
No.
And then
Chances
this one
are, yeah,
doesn't look like a normal tribal type.
right. And so this one has a good chance of being the caster.
Then that is the one I'm going to attack. I am
Okay.
going to go ahead and try and hit it with a firebolt to start off my whole shenanigans. 18 plus 7.
You will hit.
9 points fire damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have my spiritual weapon as a bonus action. Whirl around and try and hit it. It's gonna miss.
Okay. But they still are going to have to. What is happening with this encounter?
Rolled an 18 and rolled a 1.
Okay. That would be a dexterity save for her. Is it not?
Nothing I did would require a dex save.
Oh, you hit.
I missed with the attack.
No,
hit
but with the firebolt, she has
Yeah,
to
that's
do a concentration.
con save,
That's what I'm.
Yeah, just a 10.
But for some reason, it was not wanting to. But she failed. So,
Alright.
Blast is now gone.
Yay! Way to go!
Perfect.
Is spiritual weapon concentration?
No.
Yeah, spiritual weapon is not. Spirit Guardians is.
Yes.
But spiritual weapon, that's what's nice about it.
So, the blast has gone away.
Yes, and then I go back, hide around the corner, shimmy down this way to concentrate on, keeping my spell up. And at the end of everyone's turns, they will get 6 temporary hit points if they do not have,
Higher than that?
at the end of their turn.
Okay. Now, what we are going to do is, Django, it's your turn now.
Alrighty. Aww. I'm going to. Which one looked like the caster?
The one to the far right. Yeah,
Alright.
that one.
I'm going to bite and kind of grapple it, I guess.
Okay.
So that would be normal because I don't have advantage. 14.
You hit just barely.
All right, so that's 14 points
Okay.
of damage.
14 points of damage.
Nice
They
shot.
go limp in your mouth.
And I'll look towards Slubber and just start chewing on it.
Oh no.
You start chewing on it. Okay.
As I look at its lover. Weren't those lovers or something? Okay.
Yep.
Piss them off. And I get how many?
Okay.
9, you said?
6.
Six.
6.
6.
Yeah.
But if you already have
I think-
9, you don't need to.
Oh no, I lost those a while ago.
She is now gone or down, and 2 people come in to the room. And both of them throw clubs at you.
Oh, no.
Let's see. So the first one definitely does not hit Django.
Yeah.
Second one does not hit Django. Okay. So Torb. Pulling out the big spells.
I just have to get over there to do it.
I take it grease is not a concentration, right?
It's
Nope.
not. I don't know how many rounds have passed, but it lasts for a minute.
I think it's only been will be 6 seconds a round, so you got 10 rounds to go. We only been 3, maybe 4. So yeah, it'll still be there.
Alright, I'm gonna attempt to walk over it. What do I gotta do?
Saving throw of a DC of a 16, or you can try to jump over it with your acrobatics.
That's not possible. But oh wait, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna try to jump over it then. If that's cool.
Jump over.
The 5 foot of grease.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And you know, I succeed with a natural 20.
There you go.
And I wanted to ask if this was okay. If I get on the dog.
Django, do you mind if Torb gets up on you?
Nope. Not at all.
Alright, I'm gonna get it, you know, like at the very tip of your head. And
Okay.
oh, I forgot I rolled the damage. I cast a Frost Fingers.
Okay.
In a cone in front of us.
Okay.
From on top of the dog door.
Okay. So this is it's a Constitution save, and it's
Yes.
a 15-foot cone. So you're trying to hit these 2,
Yes.
because I don't think you can hit anyone else with that. So Constitution save. The first one saves. Oh wait. He has still, because that is there until the end of your round, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he still has that minus 1d4 from last round. So he is not going to make the save. And then the troglodyte. Just rolled over to a 1. Does not save. So they both take 13 points of damage, which is enough to kill off our troglodyte. And he looks even more pissed.
Woohoo!
Okay.
And then, you know, now I'm on the dog's back. Instead of his head.
You're just gonna stay there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The door over here is almost busted through. Next round, they will be completely through that door. So, what I'm going to do, since y'all can see a little bit now, in there, you see two troglodytes who appear to be armored, and they have axes, and they are working on that door.
Excellent.
They have cover, so you're going to be at disadvantage trying to hit them. But so for a normal person you would have disadvantage, but for sharpshooters you're going to be fine trying to shoot them.
Thank you for opening a hole for me to shoot through. I appreciate that.
Okay. The chief bellows out. And give me 1 moment. Okay. I'm going to change his color. We move back to the right tool. Okay. He goes to town on the Django, or he tries to.
Okay.
I mean, but Django's not going anywhere. How's he going to town on him?
And he first, let me see if. Nope, it does not recharge. He has 3. So he is first going to try to hit Django. Torb, you're kind of okay because he has his focus on Django right this second. So he is going to bite and do 2 club attacks against Django.
Alright.
You are at a 22 currently.
Yes, I am.
Okay, then he misses that. He misses that. And he misses that. Okay, so he misses the Django on all 3. And let me also get rid of this. Okay. Now we go to Zarl.
So you said he's got 2/3 cover, the armored guy?
The armored guys over here, you're going to be disadvantaged at trying to hit them unless you have sharpshooter.
Okay, well, you're not supposed to have disadvantage. You're supposed to have, if it's 2/3 cover, it's -5 hit. It's not disadvantage.
Okay, if you want to go that way, that's fine. -5.
The only reason I'm saying that is then I can't get advantage by using my special ability to be able to give them sneak attack. So that's the reason why I'm asking.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay. So I will try to shoot through the door, and I am what's it called? Standing still is how I say it in another one, but I'm shooting my bow through the door, or trying to hit these guys.
Okay.
Where are you?
Your whole steady aim thing.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Okay. There. Uh, 23 to hit.
You will hit him.
15 points of damage.
Okay. He is still there.
Yeah, got it. was sure he would still be there. And unfortunately, because I did that, I do not have a bonus action to try to run away or any movement to run away, so I'm gonna be right there.
Okay.
So that's my action.
One person. Okay.
You hit with a 23, so that doesn't help me out none.
What was that?
I said you hit with a 23, so that doesn't help me out none.
Why?
To determine whether or not I want to sharpshooter this shot, for sure.
Oh,
or not.
gotcha. Yeah. That -5 to hit hurts.
Yeah, it does, especially
Yes, it
since it looks like
does.
they're armored. You said, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Do we see if it's full plate or if it's splint or we know?
It looks more like it's been cobbled together, so it's
Okay.
hard to say that it's just plate. It looks like it's been cobbled together from lots of different things.
Gotcha.
Okay. Let's see who is allowing people. So he is going to go. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Adonis.
Yep. I see the hole. I see where Zarl just shot. So I will aim at the same person that Zarl shot at. Regular shot, not going to do a sharpshooter.
Okay.
Don't forget to move your thing to it.
Oh yeah, Hunter's Mark's moved over. I've been saying that the entire time I'm waiting for my turn. I didn't say it. So yeah, Hunter's Mark on it. The attack rolls a 21. Damage 5 for that.
And you're hitting the same one that.
Yes. Plus 3, so it's 8, and I think I have another plus to it because of the favored enemy because of earlier. Favored foe,
Yes.
extra D4.
Okay.
So the grand total is going to be, 12 points of damage?
Nice
Okay.
shot.
He goes down.
Alright.
And I do an air high five to you because I can't move.
Yeah, he will return it. Well, I mean, he's right behind you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm right here. And you're here, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'll stay where I'm at because that way I have angle on the hole in the door and anything coming through this other room. But that's going to be it for my turn.
Okay.
Because I can't do anything else. That's one attack. Move. No move. So, yeah.
So Tort.
Gonna go ahead. 10, 15. Jump right, or go to right here onto the dead body. I'm gonna step onto it and I'm going to touch the dog. But would you like a dex save or something stepping into the grease first? Or is that if I end the turn? Okay, either way.
Yes, when you enter it.
Awful. That's 14?
You're prone.
Okay.
You can still touch the dog.
Wait, no, I can see you, so I use a charge of the astromancy thingy to give you a D4 on your it's a save.
It'd be at least a 15. 16 save.
You made it.
Then you made it.
Alright, touch the dog, cast Cure Wounds.
Ooh.
Yeah, because it looks like you could use a little bit of help. Hey, that's actually really good. 12
Ooh, damn,
points
nice.
of healing. And then, let's see, I'm looking there. Bonus action to have my club swing at this guy. The angry dude. That's cocked. Alright, 16 plus 7 to hit.
Looking for you to hit.
3 plus, I think, 5. Yeah, 8 points of force damage.
Okay.
And 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
And you're hitting this guy, right?
Yes, and then I'm backing away out of the door.
Okay. That is perfectly acceptable.
End of the turn, that is now 3 plus 4, I think. Temp hit points is what it's going to be this time.
3 plus 4, so that's 7.
At the end of your turn, that's what
Okay.
it will be. The owl is included if it matters.
Yes.
Yeah, don't
Okay.
forget about trap.
I do forget about him.
6 last time, it's going to be 7 at the end of your turn.
Alright.
Okay. Troglodytes. Zarl and Tort, you hear them as they come around the corner.
Everything is fine.
Yeah. And when they see you, they howl. And these two basically are going to finish off their move. Coming up here. So, they are not going to be able to attack this round, but you now have a second round.
Where the hell did they come from?
There's other ways that we didn't see.
I guess so.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did delay out here.
Yeah, we could have gone left, but we just went right.
The blood
Okay.
trail.
Mm-hmm. And you want to find out why. Another troglodyte comes in. He's just going to step on his compatriot and attempt to attack the Django.
Okay.
Okay. So the first claw attack misses. The second claw attack really misses. And the bite attack also misses. So they are trying really hard, but not coming to any fruition against Bajango. So Bajango.
I will spit out the wife and bite the angry guy.
Okay. There's the really nice bone.
Oh, damn, nice.
Oh.
Okay.
So
Num nums.
What's your minimum damage?
my minimum damage on a crit
Mm-hmm.
is D8, so that's 8 plus 4 is 12.
Plus 6.
Plus the giant's mind. Yeah, plus
Yes.
6.
Oh, yeah.
18, and then stack the 7 plus 5 on top
Right,
of the
so
18.
minimum damage is going to be enough to take him out.
And I will chew him in my mouth and let you have attack of opportunity. Step back here and just growl real loud as I got their dead person.
In your mouth still.
Yeah.
Okay. He will take the attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And he fails to hit you.
Okay. And then I get my 7 hit points.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. We then go past her. They come back in here. Tor.
Is that one still alive in the room?
Yeah.
This one is still alive, yes. You can still see him.
Robert, did the chief berserk?
Hmm?
Did the chief berserk when he got really angry?
Yes, he went into a berserk rage, but
Oh.
it's slightly different from that, but yes.
So, do we hear these other guards coming behind us?
Yes. I mean, anyone, let's see, what is yours? Yeah, your path of perception, you know that there are people now in the corridor with you.
Okay, I'm going to hop off the dodge. And, oh, I forget I don't cast my spells from here.
Where are you going to put it? At the beginning, or
Yeah, at the beginning.
we're going to be surrounded by grease?
Eh.
So there's going to be
Hey.
like another square here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those 4 have to make saving throws.
Okay. So we're just going to go from top left and then around. So this is dexterity saved. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Damn.
And nope. Okay.
Wow.
So all 4 of them are now prone.
Should make it easy for the cleric that's sitting there.
Yeah, I'm going to trade places with him.
I've got a melee weapon.
I just don't want you to get hit because you're keeping the bless up.
I know, right?
He can afford to lose 2 points of armor class. Yeah, I don't want to lose that bless.
I got another one. It's fine.
Oh, you know what? My owl's gonna fly over here and distract this one with the help action,
Okay.
and then fly over the dog.
Okay.
One way the dog's got something over the top of him. Either a doll or a bird.
Okay. The last of the troglodyte, the armored troglodytes, is able to open the door enough for people to now make it through or for other things to occur. Chief is now dead. Zarl.
I will come up and attack one of the prone ones.
Okay.
Where are you? Using my rapier. So all of a sudden it becomes dim light wherever we're at, within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
29 to hit.
You will hit.
Wow, 22 points of damage.
Okay, he is dead.
And I will motion for the cleric to go behind me if he wants to. He doesn't have to. But I say, I'll get it. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Since I do not use, I'm not using my bonus action then for any other thing, I'll make an offhand attack. Wait a minute. Hide. I can't do. No, never mind. It's not worth it. I'm done.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Good Django.
Mm-hmm.
This roll is not necessarily, it's not technically a 2-hit roll. I'm trying to see how close something lands to you. Somebody comes up behind the armored troglodytes and throws a rather large, maybe flap or something. It shatters against the wall, and something lands on the wall and begins to ooze down the wall. And since it is close enough, hold on 1 second. Okay. Ow. Why isn't it doing it?
Because it's a puppy. You don't want to hurt a puppy.
Oh, of course not. Okay. Finally. There it is. It nearly hits you.
Ooh.
Okay.
And it is sticking to the wall and is kind of like oozing out from the wall. Or not oozing out, it's kind of oozing to spread against the wall.
Let's see how it works when it hits that grease.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to really care about the grease.
No. we just have a grease slime on the wall as well as the floor, and now we got another one over on this one. So we're
Yeah.
feel like I'm in a Waffle
Okay.
House.
And let's see. That now take the. It'll still stay on that turn. And so we go back to Adonis.
Did
Yeah.
you see the person that threw it since the door
You
was partially
saw-
open?
Yeah. I will expand this just a little bit. You saw a very emaciated. Y'all all have high enough perception. You saw an emaciated troglodyte.
Okay.
All right, Adonis is going to do something simple. First,
And
I'm going to step back to this corner. That way, I have a bead down both ways.
he then hit. Okay.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to transfer my Hunter's Mark to, I guess, this one here, another armored one.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to fire. I'm just using my bonus action to transfer. Yeah, I will. No, I'll wait on that because I'm not firing right this round. I'll use my bonus action for something else. I'm going to reach in my bag, pull out a little furry thing, and throw it over to here.
Okay.
Give me a second. All right, we have a 3. What is a 3? So yeah, this little puff of fur just starts to grow and grow, and then all of a sudden it looks like a naked butt sticking out towards everybody, and it like pops, and next thing you know, there's a baboon on the other side. So
Okay.
I will need
So we have
to
now
go
baboon.
look up the stats for a baboon, but the baboon will attack the first one that's there.
Gotcha.
I just need to bring up
Baboons.
baboons, which would be under this. Alright, let's see. That's a baboon. And I don't see any rolls for the baboon. So, but the baboon will, I guess, just bite.
Should
It'll
have
bite it.
rolls.
Yeah. Let me see. Maybe if I view the detail page. Yep, there we go. Alright, so let's try to attack one. 19 to hit. I don't know why it's rolling to the GM, but you can see it.
Okay.
And that one can have 3 points of piercing damage as the baboon has just jumped up and started biting it.
Okay. Strangely, I do not have a baboon.
There's not a baboon? No baboons?
I don't have a baboon token. Okay.
Here you go.
For now, we will just remember he is back there. But he did which one?
It didn't. I can't drag it out. You see the little the eye up there on the bar? Right hand side.
Which bar?
Right hand side where we got our chat and our notepad.
Oh yes.
There's a little eye with a circle.
Mm-hmm.
Click that, type in baboon, and it'll give you the baboon token.
Okay.
And you can just drag that out here. It'll also bring up the character sheet if you wanted to use it, but I've already got the character sheet brought up here.
Okay.
But it was my action to tell it to attack, and my action to throw it, my bonus action to tell it to attack, and of course I move back in the corner, so that's it for my turn.
Okay. I got it, but it is not going to pull it out as a figure.
Okay, yeah, I had the same issue. Oh well.
Okay.
Both you and the baboon can take the 7-10 hit points.
Yeah, I didn't know about the baboon. I forgot that. So I will add that to the baboon's hit points.
Okay, for now, just because I have one of these, it's going to be a polar bear. It's going to look like a polar bear, but it's a baboon.
Alright, so he is... Okay, so he has 10 hit
I will
points.
give you his control.
Yeah, the baboon doesn't have a whole... I mean, the baboon ain't gonna last long, but the 7 hit
No,
points might
but-
work. It might be like the flying serpents.
Oh, yeah, no, there's like 12 of them, and they just have
Those
a
are great.
stupid amount of hit points now.
Yeah. Okay. Um. Okay. Tort, before you go, coming out of the north wall.
Okay.
Is a spectral spell book that comes through the wall.
Oh.
And
Huh.
give me one moment.
It's not ominous whatsoever.
Yeah, we might think about having to run after this.
We don't have a way to run. There's nowhere to run now.
We get past the
Um,
troglodytes down here, and we can make it out.
We'll get
It opens up to a later page, and you see scribbled on anyone there can see scribbled on its page. Thank you, brave knights. I will send someone to help you.
All right.
Okay, and let me.
Well, I didn't see that coming.
Okay. It's a nice flourishy script. And the spectral book just stays with you.
Cool.
Okay. So, Tort.
Starting off, I'm gonna attempt to bring my warhammer down on top of this troglodyte's head that's in front of me.
You have advantage to hit.
Yep. Well, I have advantage to hit. Doesn't mean I can do good. That's a 13 to hit.
These are troglodytes after all.
I don't roll great.
You hit.
I was
Okay,
about to say, I think a 13 hit.
It's 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And the bonus action, the one inside that got distracted, it's gonna, have to contend with my weapon inside.
Oh, that's true.
That's much better. 15 plus 7 for 7 points of force damage.
Nice.
Okay.
And then the weapon is going to move right into this doorway. And I am going to... It can attempt an attack of opportunity as I move back up here.
Actually,
away from the one.
It's prone, so it's going to do it at disadvantage.
Yep.
Sometimes this doesn't work from here. We'll try. It reaches out to claw you. Did it come at disadvantage? No, it didn't. Let me just roll a second d20. There'll be a 16 to hit.
That'll miss.
Okay.
And the next packet of stuff at the end of your turn is now 9 temporary hit points.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
So if the baboon survives that long, gotcha.
Dan, what is the baboon's AC? Because I didn't keep it up.
It's 12.
Well, okay. Hey, I've not been rolling 100% well, so it might survive. It has 2 of these that are.
Somebody lose or roll 20?
Trying to go for it. So the first one, pause, and bites. So it crits it.
Oh, he doesn't roll good.
Hey.
Hey, at least that crit was used on a baboon.
Huh?
So at least the crit was used on the baboon. So
we're looking at 11 points, 14 points total.
I was gonna say, I think that number was 9.
no, it was a 10 because you
Oh,
gave me
gotcha.
7 points. So when you
Okay.
said 11, I was like, yeah, you got him. but yeah, he's
Okay.
it's
So it dies. This one comes and grabs the carcass of the baboon and starts carrying it off.
yeah, I need to figure out what happens when it dies. I don't know if it disappears or what. I don't think it tells me.
Okay. So I'm taking the baboon off screen. I want to make sure. 1, 2. Okay. That baboon seems to be leaving. The baboon that hit is also making a move to leave.
Wait, he picked up the baboon's body and they're leaving?
Yep.
Food.
Troglodytes are not loyal.
Okay. I'm just making sure I heard you right.
Yeah.
They're-
Troglodytes have a very low loyalty.
If that was the case, I'll just keep throwing baboons out there so they can take them and walk away. Hey, they leave after killing a baboon, so yeah.
The creature vanishes when it.
Nope. It doesn't say that on the description, and it just
In Roll20 it does.
does it.
But okay.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
okay.
they'll be
Whatever.
disappointed. They'll be disappointed next round.
Yes.
Yeah, because it doesn't say nothing about it disappearing or vanishing once it was killed. It just says how many times I can pull it out,
Okay.
Understood.
and it acts appropriate to its nature and stuff like that. So maybe I should have had it come out throwing poo at him. I don't know.
Armored Troglodyte. Oh no, excuse me, it's not his turn. It's their turn. This one comes. No, not their turn. Okay, this one comes up and tries to hit at Benjengo. Only the first claw. I double clicked. So the bite hit, giving you 4 points of damage, Benjengo. And none of the other things hit. But he's bitten into you. Okay. This one comes out. Another one comes out. Yes, I don't have to make their saves.
Are they coming through the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're coming through the doorway.
You were bringing them through the wall, so I didn't know if there was another secret door we missed.
No, sorry. I just was taking a left path to drag. This one, the top one stays up. The bottom one has fallen. Oh, it's the right thing. Okay. The one that stood up is going to take its full attacks against the Django. So. Did all of them show up? Yes. So, another bite that does hit for 4 more points to damage Django. You see 2 more come up it looks like they're going to come through, but then they think better of their own survival and not come through.
Okay.
Okay, so now we go to Django.
Alrighty. I'm going to do a two-part thing. One,
Okay.
for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Frost Ring. Or not Frost Ring, but invoke my Frost Ring. That gives me +2 to any strength and con saving throws.
Okay.
Or not saving throws, but abilities and saving throws. I'm going to use the body of the chieftain to kind of like scrape that black stuff off the wall, if that's possible as my action.
Okay. Well, you're attacking a creature with an improvised weapon.
Okay. So use attack roll, I guess.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you wanted to do strength, athletics, or something like that. A
No.
19.
Okay, but it is an improvised weapon. So hold on. Let me find, where did I put him?
So improvised wouldn't have proficiency, so it'd be, I guess, 17.
Yeah, that's I was looking for. I think I closed off my monster.
Oh.
I closed out the window.
Okay. Basically, what I'm looking to do is use the chieftain's body to scrape that black crap off the wall onto it and toss it over towards the door.
Okay.
That's my.
Okay. You definitely hit it. It is clung to the surface, but it is also on the body.
So
Yeah. So it doesn't leave the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to leave the wall. But you do see the body of the chieftain begin to corrode as it's feasting on its flesh. So basically, when you fling the body goes, but a fair amount of the flesh stays behind.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Then I will do action surge,
Okay.
and with this guy, bite down on him.
Okay. You definitely hit.
Alright. And you can roll. So that's 11 points of damage. Since he's grappled, I'm going to throw him into the black goose.
Okay. That is perfect. Okay. So he is now in with the black goose. Well, it gives the black goose something to eat for a round.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Take them
Okay.
points.
Oh, yeah. 9 hit? Is
Yes.
it 9? Okay.
Okay. Okay, I need to make. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Suddenly, you do hear a lot of screams. Well, troglodyte screams coming from inside.
Okay.
And none of y'all speak troglodyte, so you're not sure what they're shouting about. But something is definitely going on. Okay. These two come out, and each of them is throwing a club at the Django.
I mean, look, Bajango, they're trying to play fetch.
Yeah.
Can I do a dex reaction catch it?
Well, you have something in your mouth, don't you?
You can try if they miss you.
No,
Okay.
that's right. You,
I threw the
Right,
what was in my mouth into the black ooze.
Okay. So, yeah. Why did it just do the bludgeoning damage? It didn't do... Let's see if they hit.
Okay.
Let's try that again. 18 and an 18. It does not hit. So if you want to roll an acrobatic ones to catch the club in your mouth, you feel free.
Athletics or acrobatics? Sorry.
Either.
Okay. So plus 2, so that would have been 20. Oh, I have advantage on
20?
it. Never mind. No, I don't have advantage on it. Why do I roll advantage? So 20 total.
Okay, yeah, you can catch the thing in your mouth.
Okay. I'll catch it, kind of drop my head a little bit, raise my tail and wag it.
Okay.
throw it again. Throw it again. Throw the ball. Throw the ball. Throw the damn ball.
Throwing some things in here. Just do a couple more of these. Okay. 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 These two, once they throw like your archers, they go back and hide. They at least have learned that.
Okay.
Okay. So Tor.
Well, might as well try to carve a path one way or the other, and this place seems like I'm gonna cast Frost Fingers at 2nd level over the grease.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh my
And
god.
so this is a dexterity saving throw. Okay.
They all be at disadvantage since they're prone? Or is...
Yes, they will be. Oh, I forgot to roll to see if any of them stood. But... And so it,
prone doesn't give disadvantage on that. I was
Yeah.
just curious if it did.
well, none of them are going to save. So,
They all took 8 points of damage. Jesus.
okay.
Oh, 2 ones.
It's decent, though, as a area effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did 24 points of damage. You have to look at it like that.
Okay. Yes. Okay. The armored troglodyte, seeing that this one is pretty much being eaten, he comes up. He's shouting in the troglodyte language. Again, you're not really
Gibberish,
sure
gibberish,
what
gibberish.
he is.
Gibberish, gibberish, gibberish.
Gibberish, 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 gibberish. Okay, and he is going to make 2 attacks.
Dex save?
Oh shoot! I forgot to pull my variant of these over. Okay, I'm just going to use what here. They are going to bite, or he's going to bite.
Don't forget his dex save.
Oh, yes. Let me do the dex save.
16.
Ah, stop. Okay. He actually made it. Okay. So none of his attacks hit you.
Okay.
Technically, he should be wielding a great axe, but I forgot to pull up correct variant of this. So I'm just going to roll with what they have. Okay. The chief is dead. Maybe 4 Kalku.
Hey, question.
Yep.
So Grease says when a creature enters the area, or when they end their turn in it, they must succeed
Right.
on a dexterity saving.
So you got to make another save on your guy.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, it's your call. Seems kind of OP, but
Well, I mean, normally it's the after you've done the first one, but truthfully, I don't mind.
Yeah, I mean, if you're still standing, you're going to run the risk of falling. So it makes sense.
He's fine.
Bastard.
I mean, I figured it'd be fine.
Okay.
He's alright.
Oh, that is so not good for them. Okay.
So is it my turn?
It will be in just a second.
Gotcha. Sorry.
Something is helping.
Yay.
Something else to add to the C team.
Yes. Okay.
Or to replace whenever we all die of a TPK.
It's just gone.
Adonis has been living his life knowing the next day he's probably going to die from some pitchfork in his gut or something.
Okay. Oh, no. Okay, so Kalku, it is now your turn.
Kalku? Who's Kalku?
Not
Huh?
Kalku. Zara.
Oh, okay. I look at our ranger and go, armored guy again?
Yeah, I'll take him.
Okay, if you're going to take him, I am going to, let's see. I'm going to hit the prone guy, the prone one. I'm not using steady aim since I already have advantage to hit it. So 19 to hit the one prone. 22 points of damage, and that's the one that's already got 8.
He's dead.
Okay. Then as my bonus action, I'm gonna throw a dagger at that one.
At this one?
At that one.
Okay.
And that would be. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 hits.
Wow. I don't know why it's rolling that much sneak freaking attack. I've got to figure that out. But it did 2 points of damage. Because I don't
How
have
much?
2 points.
2 points of damage?
Yeah.
Okay. It still hurt it because of that frost finger earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
And
then
then I'm going to stand there. In
Okay. Okay. But Django,
Mm-hmm.
make me a insight roll.
Inside roll.
Because you're going to be able to see him more than the others right now.
Yeah, I don't have.
Well, I mean, it's just a wisdom roll then. But
Well, no, I was looking to see if I had inspiration, but
okay.
I got a 10.
Okay. It's hard to read. At the end of the round, Tort, you can also do it because you'll get to see him a little bit better. Oh, come on. Where is it?
Okay.
Okay. Give me a moment. I have to pull something out.
Okay, things are back the right way. Sorry.
Oh, wait. I have advantage on insight.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah. So, then 24. Sorry. Yeah, I have advantage
Okay.
on animal handling, insight, intimidation, and perception. Disadvantage on stealth.
He doesn't care if he's hitting his own people. Okay.
Sounds like a great
I
person.
need you all to make.
So, 24 was the insight on that side.
Okay, I'll tell you what you see in just a moment. I need you to make.
Wisdom saving throws.
No, Constitution.
Really? Ooh, what hit us then?
Something cold.
You're getting hit by something that does thunder damage.
Okay, so 7. Huh. Joy.
22 total for me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's everyone. So Tort, Tobe. It's gonna kill these two. I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. So Adonis, you're the only one that takes full damage.
And what's full damage?
And I am about to give it to you. 15.
15?
So it will be 7 for everyone else.
Excellent.
But Janko, whatever just came out and cast that spell, looks scared.
Okay.
Okay.
Your armor's still up.
Okay.
Bless is up as well.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay. It's looking back and forth, trying to decide which is the better way to go. It sees that all of you are still alive, though. And, oh, dang it.
End of your turn, Adonis. It's still going to be 10 hit points.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm not going to take any hits between now and then, so I'll go ahead and put it on there. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, it's not going to stay right there. It is going to sneak back here and try to hide.
Oh, so you moved.
Okay. Let's see.
Adonis, you need to roll a saving throw also, Constitution saving throw.
For...
Your hunter's mark.
Oh, right, concentration check. So I think 10 is still what I need to
Yeah,
roll.
you just need a 10.
And thank you for the D4. There's my 10. Well, no, I mean, it's a 10 anyway, but the 13 works.
Okay.
So yeah, my hunter's mark is still active. Let me know when it's my turn.
Okay. Just give me one moment. Trying to find it.
Oh, it's my frustration. Gives me advantage. Okay. And Silver gives me advantage insight.
Okay, there we go. Okay. It's fine. Okay. Did not do it there. Okay. So, Adonis.
Yep. Let's see. I guess since Spellcaster disappeared on me, I'll go ahead and target the armored one.
Okay.
Let's see if this rolls right. There's no advantage like from an owl flying around or nothing.
I thought the owl had given you advantage this round. Because the owl is right here.
Okay, I'm just making sure for the roll.
Okay.
So if that's the case, I'll go ahead and roll with advantage. That should give me an 11 does not hit, does it?
No, an 11 does not hit.
Well, that sucks. But he's got the armored one's got my hunter's mark on him.
Okay.
And that way's clear. Yep, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Tort.
I was trying to see if I can take him down faster with my sharpshooter, but it didn't work.
Alright, so looking around, those ones are all dead. Looking at the armored one. Bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and use that to bonk the guy in the face with my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
16 to hit. It's not an armored
You
one, it's
hit
just a
him.
normal troglodyte. Alright. 7 plus 5, so 12 points of damage
Okay.
to that little guy.
He is not happy with that.
Alright, then I'll leave that there in the way. And
Yeah,
as
he's kind of batting at it.
yes, and then I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and just try and get him out of here. As a possibility, I'm going to throw a firebolt at him.
Okay.
Firebolt goes real wide.
Okay.
It misses by a lot. And then, okay, yep. The next set of temporary hit points is 5.
Okay.
Which increases mine. So.
The troglodyte is going to try to hit Django.
Okay.
Which has not always been the greatest thing. Actually, they have hit you with a bite a couple times, but this time it hits you with a claw for 6 points of damage.
Alright.
It is bloody, by the way. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. You might not have taken that. Give me 1 second. I have too many things right in that area, so I forgot this.
It's alright. You got a lot going on.
Nope, you are not going to take that, probably.
Okay.
Because that would have been a disadvantage, so you do not take the 6 points of damage. And he is burned again.
Alright.
Or he is still prone. He never stopped being prone.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Troglodyte. These are going over here and doing that. Oh, I forgot about this troglodyte. He's going to try to attack. Some more are coming in. Okay, so this troglodyte is going to do the same thing. It is going to try to claw bite you, but it does not have to worry about standing up. Oh, bite and claw hit. So that's 9 points of damage to Django this round. From this troglodyte.
9.
Dang, Curtis, you can't get rid of that guy? Golly.
I've rolled 3 1s against them. I've tried.
Okay, let's see. Okay. So now we go to Django.
Alrighty. I will. The guy who's prone,
Mm-hmm.
I will fight grapple him.
Okay.
Oh, damn, nice. Is that the third natural 20 you rolled tonight?
He's dead. Don't even worry about it.
And
I know what your minimum damage will be, so.
Alright, I'm gonna pick him up and throw him in the black goo.
Okay.
And feed my
Next
new
is
pet.
the black goo happy.
I'm feeding my pet.
I think he's gonna have a new friend, a black zoo.
Okay.
Quick, somebody cast Awaken on the goo.
Well, maybe I'll finish.
And we're
Well,
there.
maybe not Phineas.
So, and these two are. You hear some more screams from inside.
Yeah.
Let me open this up a little bit more.
Safe to assume we are not alone.
What you saw is this troglodyte. Bajango, you would have seen this. It would have been hard for anyone else to. You saw that at one moment this troglodyte was here, this one here, and then it was gone.
Okay. Phew.
Okay. These guys go on and move in as far as they can. Move here. And they're going to try to throw clubs at the Django, but considering they're moving through doors around other people, they're going to do it at a minus. But they're trying. They're screaming about something. So they're doing this at disadvantage. I don't know why it doesn't allow us to do disadvantage with these rolls.
Which rolls?
The ones
From
with
Beyond.
the monster. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, Beyond gives you the option too. When you're rolling
Off
creature
the
attacks.
character or off the monster sheet though.
Yeah, off the monster sheet, it's not as.
They don't say there's a shift or control.
Yeah, it doesn't. The shifting control
okay.
don't work, and you don't have a little cogwheel that says "Allow me to do this at disadvantage." Though. This is the second
roll
one.
20 creatures. Not beyond creatures, but on roll 20.
Yeah. Okay. They both miss their attempt. But Django, you see most of these troglodytes are just terrified. They're trying to get out, and they're attacking you to get out.
Okay.
Okay. This next round, you'll probably see why. Okay. Orb.
It's an awakened cat.
I'm taking damage.
Has the armored guy taken damage?
Nope, not yet.
No, I missed him when I shot at him.
I am going to attempt to disrupt his mind. Mind sliver. Oh my god. Well, whatever. DC is 16 intelligence.
Okay.
Don't you just love having a D4 as damage?
It's a D6. It's a D6.
So he fails, and so he takes 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
But the bigger thing is he's now taken damage, and he has a minus 1d4.
Yeah, to his save.
Yeah, save. Yeah.
Okay.
Which I think is the main benefit of Mind Sliver anyway.
Yeah. That is the now it is the Armored Trog's turn, and he is yet again going to try to hit that puppy dog. So. And then can he stand up at the end of the round? He falls at the end of the round. And this time he does not stay standing. Okay, so he falls.
How many rounds has it been?
Oh, we're probably at the 5th round at least.
So you're about halfway there. Halfway to it disappearing for good.
The first one disappearing.
Yes,
Yeah.
the first one. There is another.
The book before Kalku can move goes into this room. I mean, just flies through the wall.
Okay.
And yes, this is actually an official class that can do this.
Oh, cool.
And
Got one that plays this in another game of mine, and he will not bring out the book for the life of him. It's like, keep it out all the time.
hell yeah, stay back at camp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There are 6 of these. Or it's troglodyte. One successfully saved.
So what came out of the book?
I'll tell you just a moment.
Fireball.
Yep, we all died.
Well, it shouldn't come out. Oops, never mind. Yeah, it would.
The dog will block it for you.
Yeah, and if it comes out, it's fine. You and I are out of the way.
Yeah, but poor Ragdoll. Flames.
He's out of range.
Yeah, he is out of range.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out of range.
It just took me.
The book is basically where it can do a fireball without hitting any of you.
Cool.
He can hit me if he wants to.
And it kills all of them. In here. And you're not there to see. Yeah, I'm just gonna actually remove. Well, all of these guys are now charred. Including the one that keeps hitting you from the inside. Okay.
Huh.
Zarl.
Zarl is gonna come up here. He's gonna get on the doggie's back and jump over the grease.
Revolting.
Yep. Here is. So he comes up to here so he can look out the door to see if he can find that thing that cast the spell at us, because that hurt me.
Yes. Okay. So, but you're leaving his space, but he's prone. He's a disadvantage to try to hit you. He is going to try to fight at you.
Okay.
That's all you saw.
A 21 to body.
You hit.
So 5 points of damage from the armor guy. And, okay, since you're here, you could actually be a little bit closer in. You see what's been killing off the other troglodytes in here.
You see our actual enemy.
Oh crap.
I don't care if you see that right now. Move. Okay.
There's the
You see
300
this.
foot.
You want to make a Arcana roll or
Sure.
religion roll to know what that is?
Sure, let's see.
Death on wheels.
Religion, Arcana, what is that? An
It
11.
probably needs a safe haven. Just saying.
You know, it looks like something damn scary, and you know you've heard about something like this from legend.
Okay.
You know, a beholder.
Yeah.
And
So
you do notice there's a lot of dust around.
I got 5 foot of movement back left.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah.
go right here. So I go back into the door.
You do see, by the way, the spellcaster that had hit you.
Yeah,
here,
but
too.
unfortunately, I had to move, so I can't do my aim thing. So what I'm gonna do, since I have not used my bonus action, I'm going to attempt to hide there, so that when asshole does come and try to cast another spell at me, I can take an attack then.
Okay, so you are readying an action.
Yes, but I'm going to hide so I can hopefully get advantage when I attack him.
Okay, this guy should not have been there still. I forgot to move him
Still.
in an earlier round. Okay.
So that's my action. I'm ready in action to hit that spellcaster if he comes into the doorway.
Okay.
Because I'm just waiting the dog to feed the armored guy to the pudding.
Pudding.
He does come back up through here. And so you get your attack of opportunity before he can do anything else.
Okay. Yeah, I just made myself a target. Oh well. $18 to hit.
You will hit.
14 points of damage.
Okay.
It
became
is magical.
bloodied. It doesn't matter for him. He's not that type of creature.
As opposed to what else is probably in there?
But he changes his mind of what he is going to do.
Yeah.
Because of this. And he is doing that. So I need you to make a strength save.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Strength save, right?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Seen that spell before.
Yeah.
Oh, you saved. This is being cast at 2nd level, so you're only going to take half the damage. Let's see.
Did you bring Vanessa in here?
Yes. So you're going to only take 4 points of damage.
So I take 2 points of damage.
So, Robert,
Yeah.
what about this guy right here?
He's dead. No, trust me. He's going to die from this.
Just
well,
remind
actually,
me.
no. They have decent strength.
Okay.
Let me see if he's saved. He does not. Actually, he does survive because it was only 9 points of damage. You could tell. You can tell this guy does not care if he's hitting his own people.
So
His goal is to try to get through you.
So I'm resistant to necrotic, so I took 2 points of damage, and I made my saving throw for the to keep his armor going.
Okay. Adonis.
Yeah, there's nothing here. So Adonis will do the whole vaulting over thing again. Do you need me to roll anything in particular?
Just an acrobatics or athletics, whichever one you want.
I mean, you can see that guy.
Hey, you can see this guy.
Yeah, but I can't. Well, I can see a few things. Even the guy on the ground, but I can't. I can't shoot the guy on the ground.
Well, this guy's standing up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing I'm on my ass. Over here somewhere.
Huh?
I think I fell on my
Oh,
ass.
yes.
So my move stops me here, but I will like reach over and summon my Drake.
Okay.
So my Drake will take up a position. Where am I at? B team. There we go. My Drake will take up a position, I guess, right about here. Well, I
Jesus.
don't have a mini for
Okay.
that. I need to fix that. Make him a mini.
Yeah.
You need one? I got one. See, green, white, blue, purple.
It doesn't really matter. I mean, I don't think it's going to give me the chance to. But I can summon any of them. So
Yeah. Well,
Anyway.
that's just because I have those tokens up when I
okay. Well, I
put in
mean,
that game.
I'm gonna. Shit. And you asked just as I was gonna tell you. I'm going to summon. We'll say fire, I suppose.
Okay. Where are they?
Okay, so he will bite at the prone target.
Okay.
Advantage to hit.
Yep. That's why I dropped. Didn't give me a choice for advantage, so let me roll again. Okay. Choices are 19 and 19.
Okay. So 19 wins. And how much damage does it do?
1d6 plus PB. PB, what is that?
Proficiency bonus. So +2.
Okay, so it'll be 1d6 plus 2. When another creature within 30 feet of the Drake that it can see hits a target. Okay, so that's for them. But for right now, he can deal with 5, 6, 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And I can't. I'm laying on my ass, so I can't do anything else right now.
Okay. Tort, you had ranged yourself so you could see what. Did you want to roll to see if you can figure out what this thing is?
Yeah, I was just curious because, if I can see it, and I don't know what the hell that is. That's
Okay.
fine. It's big and scary. Bonus action, moving my
Okay.
spiritual weapon to attack the armored fella.
You're
Okay.
at advantage.
Yep, that's 17 plus 7.
Okay.
15 points of damage.
He is now dead.
Okay, cool.
Cobalt, kill someone.
Yeah, I did a thing.
Whoa!
And then this guy, he's been attacking us, correct?
Mhm.
Yes.
Well, give me a wisdom save, I guess.
Wisdom save.
What DC?
DC 15.
Does it disappear on your turn, Dan?
No, I was moving it over here out of the way for a moment.
Gotcha.
Because Marcus said he was working on a token for it. And yeah, it's got to be green. Can't be anything else.
Does not make it.
Why's it gotta be green?
It's taking damage, I believe,
It
right?
tells me that my Drake
Yes, it
companion's a
has.
poison Drake, so I guess it's what it mattered. That's all it is.
Oh, okay.
Shows
4 points of necrotic.
Okay.
As a bell
It is.
pulls above its head.
It is vulnerable, or sorry, no, not vulnerable. It is not resistant to necrotic, so you're good there. The
New
troglodyte
is 8 for the temporary hit points. Temporary hit
Oh,
points
everyone.
they now go up to 8 on the end of their turns.
Oh, yeah. So that means the Drake
It
gets the temporary
was
points.
whatever it used to be for you, I think 5. So you and the Drake would have had 5.
How far away can you do that to people?
If you can't see it, it can go out 30 feet. Currently,
Oh, cool. Yes.
yeah,
Thank you.
I've been watching. You've been within it.
So I got the 5 from last time. Then thank you.
And this is what happens when you arms of Hader, her companion.
He comes up and slaps the hell out of him.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then he backs up. Okay. There seem to be some more calls going out.
That's not a Drake. That's a Slide.
Hmm?
That big one in the middle. What is that?
Yeah, that's called me hitting the.
Oh, you were sharing the troglodyte. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? A big old troglodyte popped on the screen. I was like, no, Marcus, that's not what I need.
No. It's me not grabbing the token, but the resize button. Bajango.
Yes. Okay. So, I don't. Okay. So I got a 70 or 35-foot movement, right? Okay.
No, boy, don't go in there. Don't go in there.
So there's 35. If I keep running,
Been nice knowing you.
I see troglodyte. So he's gonna go.
He sees his chew toys. He's going to go play with his chew toys. Leave him alone.
Yeah. He's just gonna kind of rush in and bump this guy here. No real damage because I had to use my double movement to get there, or my extra full movement. So yeah, he's up, and this grill's just growling at this troglodyte.
Okay.
Dog, I don't know what the holder is.
Oh, dog might not.
Oh, the player does.
Oh yeah.
Dog. Oh yeah, I was looking for.
Okay. So, it bites the one that you're kind of harassing. The beholder bites and chomps its head off. As he's doing that, one of the little eye stalks looks behind him.
Mm-hmm.
And let me find a troglodyte. Constitution. He failed, and suddenly he's frozen.
Okay.
Like he is not. The beholder does not seem to notice you. One of the things you notice about this creature is all of its eyes seem to be milky.
Okay.
And there's a slight smell of decay about it.
Oh no. It's an undead beholder. Well, we're going to have to kill it. There's no talking to this one.
Why not? You talk to me.
I don't think it's an awakened undead beholder. We can try.
Okay. It's just sitting there. Okay. Actually, Bajango, you would notice, you see that there's a troglodyte over here that's kind of tending to its wounds, and this thing is eyeing it, not you.
Okay. So he killed this guy as well?
Yep, he killed that guy.
Mm-hmm.
He just bit its head off. And this guy is paralyzed.
By the way, are these actual holes in the ground or just carpet?
They look like pools. Since you're now in here completely, let me make sure all of this is open for you. You see that beside the holder is a pool of water.
Okay.
Um, and there is another pool of water down at the bottom. This pool of water is a little fetid. It it smells.
Okay.
If we look up at the top, let's see if I can get this to the polygon to actually work.
But then in Consequence of Chaos, I got the 3 that I use for my Drake Warden. I haven't summoned a blue one yet, so. But I have green, white, and red in there.
Okay. I need to, I guess, go and create the Drake Companion so I can actually bring it over to the extras because it's not listed. I can't find one in the extras.
Yeah.
Just Drakes, but not the same thing.
Okay. You can see that it's an odd room. You can see way up in the corner. Yeah, way up there. There appears to be a barricade or something around one of these pools.
Okay.
Okay. You also see over here there's a hole in the wall, and your scent can tell you that's where the other troglodytes have gone.
Okay.
I just realized I revealed an area where you can see the troglodyte. Okay. But yeah, you can see that there are troglodytes in there. Okay. So we now go to, they're gone. Corb.
Seems all of the action is happening across this lake of Greece. I guess I'll try to talk over it.
Get your owl to pick you up and fly you across.
It's too small.
You are, well, I mean, you are too. You're a stuffed animal, so they all should be able to carry you.
I think we're both considered tiny.
Yeah.
So make your saving throw.
I'm looking for it. What is it? Dexterity?
Yeah.
Oh no! My fault.
Okay. So you get stuck in your own grease. And then we're going to go, the armored trogs are now completely gone from here. Okay. The chief is gone, so Zarl.
He didn't attack the doggy.
No.
So
He seems also to be focused on something completely different. Now that you're this close to him, you are dang sure this is a zombie.
I've got to try because you said I know these creatures of legend. So even though he's a zombie, he may have some intelligence left. We'll see. So I try to. Hello. Can we help you kill the troggies?
Okay.
And that will be, and I'll take the dodge action because I only see one troglodyte, and that one's down here, which he seems to be ice stalking.
Yes.
So I'm not going to interfere with his hunt.
Okay.
And I don't know where the other troglodytes went. So until
Yeah.
Doofus, says something. I mean, during the dog.
Django.
Yes, the dog.
Kalku is dead, or the Kalku is dead. Adonis, you can now get up and come into the room.
Adonis will get up, come in the room, and go, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah.
A brother?
Troglodytes.
And is this one still alive?
This one down here is still alive. This one down, right marker. This one is alive. This one appears to be alive, but it's frozen.
But this one isn't.
Right.
Um,
It's tending its wounds and looking like, please don't kill me.
looking at Zarl, I point at the beholder, of course, and then I point at the troglodyte. I'm like,
I have no idea. I just know one thing. If you attack it, you're by yourself.
that's all I needed to know. And he turned his bow and shoot at the troglodyte down here.
Okay. I'm not going to make you roll. He's down on the ground. So you have advantage.
If he's on the ground, I don't.
Oh, no, that's right. He's sitting. He is sitting.
He's not technically prone then.
Yeah, he's not technically
What
prone.
do you say I have?
The truth is, you're going to be able to kill him. So I'm kind of arm waving. You put an arrow through its head.
Okay, and then of course the Drake will come in with me and be as confused as I am about what the hell I'm looking at. And I will end my turn behind a column. I guess that's what these are, right?
No, they're pools. They're
Oh.
empty pools.
Then I will just hide behind the door frame. I'm taking cover. Fuck that. That thing is monstrously ugly looking, and I have no idea what it is.
Right. Tort.
Going to move down and then just try and jump into this room because having trouble, going across the grace. Maybe just jump a little and get into this room.
Okay.
Acrobatics, athletics.
Yep. Whichever one.
They're
good for you.
Bad. Hey, that's a 16.
Okay. You can get into this room.
Okay. It's 15, 25, 30. Just kind of seeing what all's in the room, I guess, at this point.
Okay. A lot of dead bodies.
That's where I'm going to end. It's just in there.
Okay. It appears that this room was at one point furnished. Probably, you kind of get the feeling it was fairly lavish. But it's all pretty much. It's so old. It's decrepit. The troglodytes, the leaders of the troglodyte, had destroyed most of what was left here and turned it into kind of a nest.
Gotcha.
Okay.
By the way,
okay.
letting you know it's after that 2-hour mark.
Yep. And I'm just going to... Django, are you going to try to fight the beholder?
No.
Okay.
I was going to run into here, though.
Okay.
Unless you want to just...
Well, before we
Okay.
do that, let's take a break.
Okay.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, don't go too far. We'll be right back in about 10 minutes so our players can get drinks, snacks, and use the restroom. So we'll see you in 10. we are back from our little break. I'm sure everybody got their snacks and bathroom breaks and ice cream. So, where were we? Oh yeah, the big, scary, undead-looking beholder in the middle of the room.
Yes. Poor Bajango runs off. The spectral spell book comes over, and the beholder opens its mouth, and a voice comes out of it and says, "Thank you. I have been trying to push those creatures out of my fortress for a long time. I did not expect to see Brave Knight coming in here to finish them off.
We're happy to help.
If your canine friend wishes to finish them off, that is fine. I have sent 2 of my guards to assist in that. And at that point, you see 2 men in and a black spot. Now, you see 2 men dressed in full plate armor, bearing a black shield with a black field and a rose on it. The roses are outlined in gold. The armor is really nice armor. And then as they get closer, Zarl, you are very familiar with skeletons, and you know that these are some type of skeletal warrior. Dan, do you remember a couple weeks ago you talked about, why doesn't anyone just put their skeletons in armor?
Yeah.
It's like, you're going to have fun.
Yeah.
And they go off after Bajango to help him eliminate or go on genocidal rant against or run against the troglodyte.
Donna swings around the corner and goes, "Is it safe?"
Yes. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name, sir, ma'am.
Oh, please, excuse me. I am Lady Astley.
Lady Ass?
Lee, Astley.
Isley.
Isley.
Ice, baby. Gotcha.
Yes. And when your companion is free, the guards will escort you over to where I am, if you're willing.
I'm more than willing. You mind if we loot and see if we can find any loot?
Please. I ask you not to loot other areas, but you are free to loot what the troglodytes have found and brought in.
But by the way, do you know what that black stuff is?
Oh, yes, there is a black pudding. They were worshipping. It's up in the furthest most pool. They were worshipping it as an avatar of their god.
Do you know how to put it in vials?
One of them, their god had given them the power to do that, but beyond that, I don't know.
You can always put a piece of meat in the bottom of a vial and stick it there so it'll go for it.
All right, give it a shot. But yeah, we'll let us look around this area real quick, and then we'll follow your guards.
Oh no.
Bajango, it's not going to take you much time at all to kill off the rest of these. Let me open up the rest of this area.
So, thank you, Scott. You've come up with a new idea that I can give Easy to make arrows for Adonis. A group of arrows that has a little glass vial in the tip that when it hits, it shatters, and inside that glass vial is just a little bit of black pudding.
I wouldn't know where. Yeah.
I'm sure you've thought of that yourself.
Well, something like that.
Ooh, and it would shatter on the inside of them.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be great?
I mean, he did it to us. Why can't we do it to them? Or do it to other creatures? It's just how to get the, like you said, trial and error to get the black pudding.
Well, we also have another way. If we can just find a necromancer, we'll just make some gelatin out of the bones and fat of the dead, stick it in the jar, then have the necromancer raise the dead on what's in the jar.
So with them being killed and everything, I'm sorry. Even my past, I can't help it. I start looting.
That is quite alright.
And Bojangle, after you, I guess, loot the bodies, he's going to start feeding it to the black pudding, trying to make friends.
What's your name?
Definitely going to be assisting and
Looting.
searching for stuff,
Yes.
looting.
Same here.
The black pudding is not intelligent enough to understand friend or foe. It's just more pity. So, they had obviously erected a barricade around it to try to keep it in one place. And actually, it's very obvious the troglodytes have been eating it. So, kind of the same thing you're doing. If you can placate it,
Yeah.
it won't come after you.
Yeah.
Okay. And all of these troglodytes ultimately are dead. Between you and, by the way, when you watch these knights fight, they are stronger than most skeletons you've seen.
Okay.
Okay.
So
now-
Bob and Chucky.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I'm gonna name them.
that's fine.
Bob and Chucky.
Okay. Now, just to go through what you see, you've seen where the leaders were. Over here, there seemed to be another room. It's really just kind of a nasty matted rug and pillows where somebody was obviously sleeping. And then there is a shrine over here to the troglodyte deity, which I'm not going to try to butcher the name of. Tort, you don't feel the presence of the divinity, of any divinity here, so it is not a sanctified space.
Gotcha.
It's very possible that they just don't have that understanding. Down lower, there is a pool that has a yellow ring around it. That pool actually has very fresh, clear water. And very I mean, it just is refreshing. Okay. Now, I am going to move y'all
Up.
and
There was
In a
a door here.
yeah, it goes to nothing.
Gotcha.
In fact, I'll just go ahead and open it. Let me open up a few other areas. You can actually see that underneath it.
I think he's gonna give it to us later.
Yeah, let me go and give you the loot that you find. I keep forgetting about that.
Curtis, you gonna write this stuff down?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, look at that. Someone gained Dragon Queen's Horde. Horde.
Ooh. Okay. Okay, so y'all will get something then. You will have to give me a minute to think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see where. is. Okay, what is in their stock left? There are 4 healing potions, 1 greater healing potion, 2 potions of watchful rest. The matriarch also had a restorative ointment on her. And the Kalku, the thin, emaciated one, had a whip that looked like it's made with tentacles.
Ooh.
And then there is the large bone that the chieftain was wielding. Torb, you have the ability to ritually cast detect magic, right?
Sure do.
Okay. Then you notice that the whip, the ointment, well, all the potions, and the ointment, and also the great club, this bone, are all glowing magically.
Is it the one I've been chewing on?
Yeah, the one you've been chewing on. It's blackened, and actually, what you tell it's blackened because of blood.
Hmm.
I mean, it's been coated in so much blood over the years that there's just this thick, coppery coat of black blood over it.
Well, now we got to put Bajango down. He's got the taste of blood in his mouth.
Well, I mean, the majority of us don't have blood.
But yes, I mean, and this, when I say it's a big bone, this is a big bone. I mean, the bone itself is about 5 feet. Anyone can make me an Arcana check if they want to know more about it.
I'm not trained in it, and I have a 0, so I am not going to even attempt it.
Not
I
trained in
will
it.
help you, and I'll give you guidance, which is a D6.
And helping you means you get advantage.
Plus a D6.
Yeah. Rolling.
So 27.
Okay. Okay, with the 23, you're pretty dang sure that that is the femur bone of a dragon.
Cool.
Damn. That's an
Okay.
expensive bone.
I will, if anyone wants to keep it, I'll give you all the stats for it. This is how he was able to go into rage.
Ooh.
The Great Club allows you one day to go into rage.
Nice.
Sounds interesting.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay, now let me open up a path that y'all are going to be taking, and then I will move y'all to the location.
This here, is that like clean water?
Fetid water.
Or...
It's dirty water.
The one on the south is the clean water one. Down here.
Yeah, and this whole area reeks
Alright, I'll drink
because
from
of
the
the
well.
troglodyte.
Okay.
As I said, it is very refreshing wine.
Okay.
With what, thaumaturgy? I mean, not prestidigitation, I mean?
I was going to see. Well, it says object. See about water. Yeah.
No larger than 1 cubic feet, so you'd have to be doing it over and over and over.
I wasn't competition.
No, you need prestidigitation to do that.
But it doesn't include water. There's water considered on.
No, you have to have purified water for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Or purified food and drink, or however you want to look at it.
Actually, with your knowledge of Arcana, you're not sure if that would ever change.
Oh. Yeah.
You can tell that all of these pools at one point held fluid and were probably magical in nature. They probably had some type of enchantment on them, but this place is old. And so, most likely, any enchantment that was on these pools is long gone. Okay. Now, if you scroll out on the map,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start. I'm going to put Bajango. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to put Bajango right here. Okay, and then I'll move all of y'all over in a minute. But if we start here with Bajango, you're going to go here, but at different locations, starting here and then here. Oh, actually, they're only going to go here. From here and here, the skeletons stop and wait for a minute, and then proceed forward, as if they're waiting for something. Then they go up, and Zarl, since they're taking their since they stopped, and you obviously know something is going on there, you see evidence of bliss of warding.
Gotcha.
And you see lots of evidence of bliss of warding. Okay. But they bring you over here, up, then I have run out of space, and they take you ultimately to this room, okay, which is a library. And I'm going to move the Django first, since I have him isolated.
Oh, and he would have shrunk down by now.
Okay.
Yeah, unless someone took the bone from him, he'll be just chomping on that.
I don't think anybody has actually uses a bone or a club.
I was gonna say a great club. Depends on what it does. Might be able to use it. I can use martial weapons.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just nearly twice your size.
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, if you want to take it, I'm just.
no.
chewing
I
on
just
it.
thought it'd be funny to actually see you use it.
Yeah.
Bone in your mouth.
Clonk.
It's the stick.
Clonk.
Am I missing? I'm missing somebody. I think
I don't-
I'm missing Adonis.
No, I'm already up there.
Where's the Drake?
Oh, he's already there.
Torbay.
Yeah.
No,
Torbay's there. We're all there.
Torbay's there. Okay, you're all there. Okay. When you pass by another set of these knights, and when you come in, you
Siri and
see
Google.
this
Gotta give them names.
young woman. Okay, why are did I put her on a map layer?
The gal right here,
Yes.
Yeah, we see
Yeah.
her.
and then a thing up here. It's fine.
Yeah. They're on the map layer. That's why I was having a problem moving them. Okay. You see a young woman, probably about 14. She she is a pretty young thing, 14, freckled face, red hair. She has roses, a garland of roses in her hair. Over here, you see a skull that is sitting beside a chessboard. Let me make him a little bit small. Okay, he's sitting beside the chessboard. She has a staff in hand, and there is a spell book floating near her. Greetings. Normally don't meet people coming this way. But thank you. I've been trying to subtly get those things out. I wasn't originally going to just kill them, but then y'all came in and started getting rid of them for me. So thank you very much. You're brave warriors. You have done me a service. I can give you something. There are some other creatures in my fortress I would love to have, dispatched if y'all are willing.
Well, we got to map out places anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, that sounds perfectly fine.
You're right.
Oh, you will? Oh, if you would do this for me, I would definitely give you some.
You got
I have lots of stuff. Oh yes, yes. I can also make your armor shinier, or you're a cute dog. Oh, you read a liquor?
Yeah.
You don't feel flesh.
She appears 14. No.
But yeah, there is over near the staircases that go down. There is, well, it was one of the original creators of this place. He was a really bad guy, and Dara and I were finally able to corral him into the temple he had made, and we warded that place off. Let's see. There's also there is a nasty demon that Zashin had summoned before we were able to dispatch him. And we've trapped that over in another room. The staff at that point said, actually not that. No, we were able to trap him in a storage closet.
A demon in a storage closet?
Oh, and again, I'm Iceling, and she then points to the staff and says, and this is Sudara. This is Sudara. And over there on the table is Zaldagor Sorando. And I'm going to show you him too.
Oh.
And you are?
I'm Zorro, but I'll be right back. And I go straight over to the skull and like, hi. Who are you?
I am the great wizard Zalbador.
It's nice to meet you. You're missing
It
some
is
things.
nice to meet you as well.
You're missing some
Wizard.
things.
Well, it's because I'm not a skeleton. I am a soul trapped in a skull.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you.
Hey, that's kind of like
I
me.
mean, he levitates and kind of moves over. Well, I mean, it is still an interesting existence.
I pick her, Tobe up, and yeah, y'all kind of match. One weird thing and another weird thing and okay. And I put you down on the table where he was at.
Do I recognize
Greetings,
this
young
wizard's
wizard.
name? Do I recognize his name, perhaps, perchance?
No. Well, actually, give me a history roll.
Dang, I thought I was going to meet another
Yes,
awakened
okay.
spirit.
From the names that have been given so far, there was a band of bandits that, or well, privateers, let's say, that lived in this area, the southern part of Thawne. They really were pirates. They sunk a lot of ship.
Oh,
They were led by two men. Excuse me, I have to scroll back and forth to remember all of these.
Oh, were these the ones that we found earlier? The gang
Chidi
called.
and Justine.
Okay, no, never mind.
Well, their names were Rushdi.
Rogan and Zilligar.
Yes. That's another set of people. But yes. This is Rushdie and Justine. They built this. This goes back to the legend. And there's something about the legend that differs from the reality. So you have a rumor, and then you're now getting some more. They were supposedly built a fortress somewhere in southern Thar, and because they've mentioned the name Sashin, you have a feeling this might be connected somehow. Sashin and the wizard, Salvador, Sorondo, were rivals, and Salvador disappeared shortly before Sashin did.
interesting.
So, you are a young wizard.
That is correct.
Good. It's nice to meet another. I have been one of Iceling's tutors these many years.
And how many years was these many?
I said, well, well, it's hard to keep time down here. It was, let's see. Was I taken, she looked at the staff, was it 946 or was it 954? And you hear the staff reply back, 954.
On our current year
It's
is
11:15.
Yeah.
Huh?
Are we talking about time?
Year.
Still
Year.
11:15. You facetious.
I know.
I know.
Huh?
What year is it technically for us?
Picking on one another.
You are
1940
in
14?
1385, I think.
Okay.
It's either 13 or 14.
So it's at least 400 or 500 years. Yeah, you've been here
Not
now.
4,000, 100.
Dan, you don't look a day over your age.
Well, I try to keep this appearance.
Why?
I mean, well, I don't know who normally comes in, and so
So let me ask you this, just real quick. In the last 500-600 years that you've been down here, how many actual visitors have you had to come visit you?
oh, there is this lovely little deep gnome guy, a Needling, who wandered in 70 years or so, and he's a very nice young man. He comes back on a regular basis, and we trade. I trade him different magical things that I've created, and he brings me things that I ask for,
Are
from
you
books
looking?
to jewels, copper.
Are you looking for other traders? I know of a group of traders that would love to trade with you.
Well, if they come down here very often, that would be wonderful.
I'm sure we can send a message back and they can have somebody come and visit periodically.
Or this little deep gnome fella could trade with them in place.
Oh yes, I mean I can definitely get you in touch with him. He's a very nice guy. And then my liege lord comes by every so often, and we chat and play chess. And
is that the King of Copper?
oh, King in Copper, yes.
Oh, King in Copper. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. He's the one that gave me the title of lady.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's a very.
Didn't our village or that compound or whatever we just signed on with, didn't they like make some sort of agreement with him?
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah,
Are you from the settlement?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, we don't get out very often.
Well,
We
you know
usually
what?
just stay around here and work.
As Adonis pulls the hood off his cloak, lets his hair run a little bit.
Oh, I've never met one like you. As everyone else keeps their eyes away from him.
Huh? What?
Oh yeah, I'm not old enough yet, I guess, or experienced enough yet for that to be an issue. So you guys can look at me all you want for now, but I'll warn you before that happens.
When puberty hits for you?
I don't know. It's just sometimes Medusas require more experience in the world to have their gaze cause people to turn into stone. I've not quite reached that experience level yet.
It takes time for the curse to mature.
To that point, yeah. I think that's the case. I don't know. One minute I'm sleeping with, the next minute I look like this, so.
Well, since it seems like y'all are not like people that don't judge on first glance, the illusion disappears. This is who I am, really.
Okay, show us the picture.
The token changed.
The token changed. Show us the picture. Yeah.
I don't know if I have a picture.
Or double click her so it will come bigger for us, or however you do that.
Okay. She looks like a young girl. She has a garland of gem roses in her hair, and she's not holding the bouquet of flowers right now. But
okay, but she
has red hair.
So
she's a skeleton now.
Skeleton.
She is not a skeleton.
Okay, but she's still skeleton formed. So it's like, hi, my name is Zaro. Want to go get coffee one day?
Can you guys even drink coffee?
don't drink coffee. But
I mean, wouldn't it just go like through into your armor?
Okay,
well, as I said, we don't normally leave here. We normally just take care of the work.
yeah. I know
Why
that
don't you
feeling.
leave?
Hmm?
Why don't you leave?
Well, we have everything we need here, and Snavagen, the deep gnome, comes in every so often, and he
Well,
stays and plays chess for a little bit.
you know, you're gonna have to teach me how to play chess then.
Oh, well, yes. I mean, well, truthfully, you might want to ask Zwalbador because he was the person who taught me how to play after my transformation.
I would much rather learn from you.
Wait,
Oh, well,
transformation?
yes. I wasn't always like this.
And I kicked Toad, like trying to kick him behind me. Shh. I'm talking to the lady.
I was just a nice young girl until Zashin's horse kidnapped me.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What's it on which?
Well, I was supposed to be his last sacrifice during his ritual of transformation, but a band of adventurers came in and disrupted the ritual.
Oh, I bet he was pissed.
Well, yes.
Did he
That's why we
survive?
finally had to, get him locked away. It
Yeah.
took a long time. I mean, the poor adventurers didn't last that long, unfortunately. But, yeah, the ritual went afoul. And my soul got stuck in his phylactery.
Completely have no clue what you're talking about, but
So you share a phylactery with the king constantly.
No. But he helped to guard my phylactery.
The doll is cock blocking.
Hmm?
I said the doll is cock blocking the skeleton.
Well, she also has no understanding that the skeleton is trying to hit on her.
right, I know.
Yeah, there is. I will say this though: there is a slight laugh coming from the staff, kind of a knowing laugh. The staff eventually speaks and says, "You need to understand. When you are transformed into undead, when you're too young, you don't continue to grow into adulthood."
Oh, damn. So, just friends.
Well,
Okay.
she's still.
She's several hundred years old. She's just stuck in the body of a 14-year-old skeleton. Look,
Yeah.
she's like a Claudia.
Yeah, because Claudia mentally kept growing, Aisling didn't.
No,
She's a 14-year-old powerful wizard.
Zorro gets it. It just,
Yeah.
to him, it's another, even though it's a lich, it's still a skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Are you going to hit on every skeleton we come across?
just
He's
the ones
hoping
that
a
look,
bone.
just the one that looks pretty.
But no, as I said, yes, we do have some other things. And you're the first adventurer to have ever come all the way up here. I mean, some people might find the caves downstairs, but they don't usually go much further into it.
Oh well,
Yeah, it's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, we were trying to map out the caves and come across that trail of blood, and that's what led us in here. So I mean, sorry if we intruded on your.
Yes, those nasty troglodytes. I'm glad that they're gone. Sorry that they all have to die, but
Well, if you
Well,
you fed them to the pudding,
Yes.
so never mind. I mean, it could have been something you could have, like your fellows out there by the door. I guess you could use them for that.
You said
well,
earlier.
that's actually a good idea.
Well, I mean, you can't now. They've been fed to the pudding.
Whoa.
I mean, I guess I could use some more night.
Say, you said earlier that you weren't gonna kill them all to get rid of them. How are you gonna get rid of them instead?
Oh, I had used delusions and other things to try to get them to leave. I did. Well, we did try to kill a few of them. A few of them also wandered into some of the glyphs around. Um, but the problem is, I just don't think they were smart enough to realize they should just leave.
Fair enough.
So, yeah.
They hurt my friends.
Hmm?
They hurt my friends, so that's why I hurt them.
Oh, that's very good. I mean, you should
Oh.
definitely protect your friend.
I walk over to Django and go, I forgot about this. Pulls out 3 treats and go, here you go.
As the bone crashes to the floor. Chews on the treats.
She comes over and pets the Django on the head. Since you've been talking to her in other things, you do notice, that she is wearing a holy symbol. It is the holy symbol of, I'm going to butcher this name, Shantea.
Well, it's not like you butchered it too badly.
Okay. Because you then know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Shantea, the Earth Mother.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, do you need anything?
Do you know how to heal?
Unfortunately, I do not, but I do have a supply of healing potion.
Well, I mean, when was the last time we rested?
Rest here for a day or a night or something like that, and I think we'd be all right.
Well, there are some places that you could sleep. Well, there is the old dining area. Or if you like more natural settings, you could sleep in the gardens. I don't know where else. I mean, I do not use my bedroom that much, so you could easily sleep in Tony could easily sleep there. But yeah, I mean, there are many different places y'all could rest, depending upon your preference.
I'm good with your bedroom.
I will have one of the guards show you.
Thank you.
But Django gets comfy on the couch right there.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, they will show you to different places where y'all can bed down if you want.
This is a library?
This is a library.
I want to look at the books.
There are a lot of books and a lot of grimoires. Not as much as Dragon's Nest has, but there are an awful lot of books. And Zalbandor, Bador, is kind of like a walking encyclopedia of magic, or walking. He is a floating. If you know the Dresden novels, he's like Bob.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I can't wait for the next one to come out.
The staff, as you get to know them, was once a bard who was part of this castle or this fortress. She was the lover of Rashid. Zashin, though, was very jealous of her, and Zashin basically killed everyone in the fortress. He poisoned all the men as part of his transcendent.
See what you can look forward to that you don't have to go through with your other character?
So Dandra was bound into a staff, and when Aisling created her magic staff, it awoken the spirit. And so the spirit of Dara is kind of part of the staff. And Charlotte might like to meet him, or sorry, her at some point because she's a bard. And talking to Aisling, she is very knowledgeable about magic, but you also get this easily strong, and Zarl, this would be important for you. She has this real strong fantasy of knights in shining armor.
Okay.
And you kind of get an idea of this is why she created her skeleton.
So when I talk to her, it's all Miss Milady, and you know the whole shooting match of complimenting her and trying to make sure she's happy.
I'm going to open up a little bit more because this is what they will have shown you.
Jesus.
And if you scroll out, I'll explain a little bit about this.
There's even a courtyard.
Okay. Okay. Most of what I just revealed is her areas. Over here, there is a working forge, and a lot of projects halfway done. Obviously, Aisling is a pretty good blacksmith. She seems to make her own stuff. Here is a garden, and there is a pool at the back, or a small fountain at the back. These are living plants. The roof is magically illuminated to allow the plants to grow. You also find her familiar in here. I'm not going to make you roll because she will explain what it is. I'm going to give you a picture of it. This is a spirit of Shantea, which was given to her as her familiar for faithful devotion. And it tends to the garden. More than anything, it attends to the garden. It does warn you away from certain flowers, telling you that they are defensive. So he actually calms the vampire roses down, and some of the other interesting plants. Do any of y'all have herbalism or alchemy? No?
I don't think so. Not on this.
There are a
time.
lot of interesting plants.
Yeah,
I have herbalism.
Oh, you do? Lots of interesting plants that could be used in herbalism.
What about poisons?
Yeah, you also could easily find some things for poison. Over here, there are these rooms that have crystals that no longer glow. Um, they will tell you that there have been a couple times where magic seems to go chaotic. Um, you know, they they do know what the spell plague was and things like that. It didn't affect them that much, but it did disrupt a lot of enchantment down there. But she says we have something here that kind of helps buffer that type of thing. Let's see. Up here, there's this weird maze-like thing, and what Sudara says is this was an incomplete plan by area to honor his goddess. Or demon maybe. Basically, each of the little rooms was going to have. Okay, do you remember the movie Cube?
Vaguely.
You know, where each room had its own death trap. I think that's what this was. You know, and the whole thing is, if you can find your way out, you then enter another maze and you know, it was basically just a whole death trap. But it was never finished. This room is kind of like a games room. There are dartboards, chess sets, decks of cards. There are also some musical instruments around. You will find out that one of the things that's in there is an actual piano that Aisling can play. And let's see. This is a kitchen, and then this is a dining hall. They're both clean, but obviously completely unused. And for the wizard, you really suspect she has some permanent invisible servants that are keeping this place clean. Any question? And if you haven't figured out, you get the distinct impression she's not evil.
Right.
Unfortunately. I mean, enough.
Fortunately. Would be interested to see if they'd be willing to part with any interesting, rare, strange plants or anything that might interest Grumble's spine at all.
Oh yes. They will definitely help you with that.
I would also like to take some plants to make poisons, maybe potions if possible.
Oh yes. I haven't changed it, but there is a room over here that was transformed into an alchemist lab.
Oh.
And you have another one. Oh, I take it back. Hold on. I take it back. This is the room that became the alchemist lab. You do see another room down here. It kind of looks like at one point it might have been a lounge or, parlor. And there is the remains of a statue that has been thoroughly and utterly crushed. Okay, any question?
What? I haven't zoomed in, but what's going on right here?
Oh, Sudara, the staff, says, when Dasheen poisoned all of the men, they tried to get out, but there was a wall of force there.
Ooh.
and they all died on top of each other, trying to get through.
Gotcha.
And so, yeah, they just never dealt with the bones. They just left them there. Except, you kind of have a feeling some of the skeletons that she animated might have come from this grouping. Okay. Now, she has said that there are two creatures that if y'all would deal with them,
Yep.
she would pay you for that. And your Dragon Queen's Horde is coming from what you've already done for her, helping with the troglodyte. I just have to really think about what would be good for you.
Mhm.
So let me think on that, and I will next week give y'all your rewards. For
Okay.
this. Y'all
So-
will get a long rest.
So right now,
But what I'm going to suggest is we end here tonight because the battles with the two creatures can take a little bit of time. Might take a little bit
we
of time.
can jump to the keep if you want and get that out of the way.
Thank you. Yes. Okay. Thank you for
Now-
reminding me.
Now, when we get
So
our
what
long
we'll
rest on
do-
this, it's
You
just
get a long rest.
okay.
So we go back to the dragon's nest, and let's see. Rillivel. Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Rillivel, your downtime. So, your downtime was to establish yourself as a baker, but you were also hunting undead in your spare time.
Damn.
So, what I want you to do is give me a deception test.
Let me switch my character sheet.
Warlock? Charisma check? No.
It's a deception check.
Looking for my deception.
It begins with a D?
Yeah. Okay.
I believe the response to that is usually bitch.
A 15.
Okay, you did it. You pretend to be victim out on the road one night or wandering off the road, and you trick an undead into attacking you. So now I need you to give me a weapons attack
Okay.
using whatever weapon you choose.
Do I do my full attack action?
No. You're just doing it. You're just doing an attack action. That's it.
Okay.
And you beat the DC, so you kill the undead. You know,
Okay.
you have successfully dealt with one of the undead that haunts Thar at night. Now make me a culinary art check. So this is your proficiency in culinary tools and whichever is better for you, dexterity or intelligence. So it's basically your dexterity or intelligence with your proficiency bonus, which is a
A
plus
save
3.
or a check?
A check.
It's a check.
So, plus my proficiency. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, D&D Beyond does not give you the ability to make tools. as test.
So 15 again.
You made it. Okay, so what we're going to do on your notes page. Let me come over here.
Tarot cards.
Okay. What I'm doing is I'm opening your notes page on your character sheet, and you're going to be gaining a +2 as a culinary artist. And I'm going to put it under your organizations.
I know how to make it. I can put it as a skill on his under his skill list. I know how to do that.
Oh no, it's not a skill. This is your reputation.
Oh,
No,
reputation.
this was for like a cooking skill, adding a cooking skill.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I meant. I can add that. We can add that to your character sheet.
Okay, if you can, that would be nice. Because I forgot that you can actually add additional skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the land has been doing for all their special skills.
Yes, I hope you like the picture I got for you.
It's a cool picture.
That is a very cool picture.
Like, here, have a piece of cake, like, put a steak in your heart.
I love the route it went. Pretend to be a victim, kill a vampire, undead, and then make a bakery. And it's like, wait, you're not using the undead, are you? Right? You're using good ingredients.
But if you put cooked utensils into your inventory and click it from there, you can roll it.
Okay.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Vanessa, you are the next one up. You are undergoing your mental training. You said that what you were going to focus on was that. So, what I need you to do is make me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh. Wisdom?
Wisdom.
You're working on mental stuff, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. You're struggling with building mental shields. Okay. You're still struggling with things like that. Working with your mentor, he tries to probe your mind from a distance, and you're just not able to stop him. He's not doing deep probe. It's just you're not able to do it. Now, give me a intelligence arcana check. Okay. He's given you some books. You were able to understand it more, and you're working on some of your other mental abilities, telekinesis, whatever, telepathy. You're able to understand and grasp some of the esoteric concepts he's been talking about. Okay. Now I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Someone put a card out.
Yeah, I did. I was going through my cards.
Sorry, I have scrolled out so far on my map, I did not see it.
Yeah, this is for that first wisdom save. So I thought I had something.
Oh,
so
then yes. Go on and make that wisdom save again.
Okay, 14. Come on.
Okay? Then you're able to do it. You are growing. Okay? You're able to, build better mental shield. And you're able to do things. Okay. But you failed your Constitution save.
I was going to say, is it possible I was walking by her room as they had to make that save for a little +2 bonus? It just so happened I was walking by the room and, there's... Okay.
Okay. Because actually, I wanted her to fail.
Just happened to be walking by Vanessa's room.
Underneath your tongue, where there's a little flap of skin, it starts to feel a little bit hard there.
Am I growing tentacles?
Well, you starting to realize you have the ability to produce a proboscis from your tongue, from underneath your tongue, that you can insert into somebody's cerebrospinal column. So you now have another way of feeding.
Okay.
And so
no.
basically, this gives you an additional time, a chance to feed each day.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you're mutating.
Okay. So I do my vampire with a bag to heal myself, and then
then you
Yeah,
start
and
suck-
so this basically gives you an extra attempt on your vampire bite.
Okay.
I just
Because I
figured
think that was once a day.
you bite on the neck,
Yeah.
and you start draining the, then you turn around and bite the back of the neck, so you get into the spine.
Yes.
That thing I sent over was basically just working on building up the fort and building up the army. I don't know
Yes,
if
and
you saw that. Okay.
oh no. That's kind of a global thing.
Okay.
This is some of your personal property.
Okay.
Yeah. That actually is occurring. Y'all are building up the fort, and yes, all of that is occurring. But your personal goal was to get more mental training.
Yes.
Charlotte. There we go. And Charlotte, you have a unique little picture for yours. You're trying to build up the presence of Shar in the region. So I need you to make me a persuasion check. And this is Charlotte. This should not be a problem.
21.
Oh.
Okay. You lure more members of the Ventarum to your cause. Okay. Now make me a will save.
There's Zentarum, it's okay.
Okay. Anything you want to do to prevent or to try that again?
Okay, sure. I'll use one of my inspirations
Okay.
and still will fail it. But sure.
Well, let's see. Let's see if you fail it. Okay. Okay. So, you are sore and wounded from the harsh discipline that's imposed on you by the hag. So, when we come back to Charlotte in the game, you are going to start the next game. When we go out to the adventure, you're going to start it with fatigue.
Okay.
The level of fatigue. And now I need one more. I need you to do me an intimidation check. Okay. You stay in command of your forces that you have gathered so far. No one questions your authority.
Did I happen to find or do the assassination that I need to make?
Not yet.
Okay.
That's going to be the next one.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Because y'all technically have a month. This is the first 2 weeks.
Oh.
Okay.
So Sulak,
Yes.
so if you want to do something more in the next 2 weeks, you can also put it on the list, and we can do that. You were wanting to train with the Cobalt Paladins and the Dragon. You were also wanting to learn Draconic this month.
I knew Draconic.
No, you knew Draconic. There was
Yeah,
something
that's
you wanted to
the
learn.
Was there a language? Because I know
Might not have.
Undercommon, I know Dwarvish, I know Draconic and Common.
Okay. Well, it's
I mean, I'm gonna,
Was it-
burn the whole, Asmodeans to the ground eventually.
yes.
But that's
yes.
for later. That's for later. Was there a language that was specific to any of the Oh, was it in the Brandolin?
No, they speak Draconic.
Okay. That's right, because that's when we first met him. Something. Whatever.
You go talk to your blue dragon friend and talk with him about.
I'm not going to be pressuring him that much on it, because I actually want to try and become Orvarus's friend, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm not
Well,
going to be like pressuring them the entire time. Like that's not the only reason that I go
okay.
there.
Well, I didn't say you're proselytizing. It's just discussion with him. So working on friendship. So I need a persuasion.
Okie dokie. Persuasion. Hey, I'm actually decent at that. I got one of these little numbers. Let's try that again.
Okay.
Hey, that goes from a 5 +5 to a natural 20 +5.
Oh, okay. Hey, even better. So yeah, you are building a rapport with him. So that is going good. Now, give me an intimidation.
Ooh. Not the greatest at that. It's only a 12.
Okay, that's still enough. You are able to start training the Brandolin dragon. The kobolds are taking on a lot of that responsibility, but these are not the most sentient dragons, so intimidation is kind of what you have to do.
That's better than animal handling at this point.
Yeah, because they're babies. You're trying to keep them corralled, and the Imbrulian itself is not a maternal creature. It was not made to be maternal. So they're keeping it in a different cage from the young ones. And Charlotte, I know that you're also going to your special one every time. That's going to be your next set of ones. Okay.
I'm not going to cause strife between Charlotte and whatever you're doing. It's like, hey, things are fine for now.
Yeah, but basically you're working with the Brandolin dragon. So, next, I need one more intimidation check.
Okay. That's actually good. 19.
Okay. Your training with the Cobalt is going really well. They are building up a good deal of respect for you. Because let's say that a paladin path is one of discipline, even if you're not a lawful person, there's still a lot of work they have to do, and you are keeping them on track. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay. So they are working on that. And so you will soon have some Cobalt Paladins running around. Okay. And where am I? And last but not least.
Oh, damn easy. What you been playing with?
Yeah, good question. What do we got here?
Easily. You had a couple of projects that you were working on.
I love how that says, while the party's been distracted, Easy just been picking up a few things around Dragonsword.
Yeah. I'm trying to move that over to a different folder because that's an old one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go.
That's it.
I moved it over to the archive. Okay, so Easoid Invention. So, the truth is, I do not remember the two things you were wanting to work on.
Well, I was making the full plate armor for Sulax, which was made out of adamantine. And I was also making, I want to say, using, was it mithril to make some chainmail?
Right. Yeah, okay, that's right. That was the two things for this month. So,
there's another thing that'll come up, though, in that time period. I also was learning some arcane spellcasting through wizardry and picked up a couple levels of a wizard. And in the process, decided to mix my newfound ideas with looking through spell books and figuring things out, and my tinkering, and I created a new buddy.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, I created a new
This
buddy.
is your homunculus?
Nope. This is my. Let me get down here to it. This is. Where is it? Come on now, damn it. Oh, I went too far. My arcane construct, a hex tech golem.
Ooh. Oh, that's right. You went for the hex tech.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's a steel defender. Yeah, it's because we were discussing why his hit points is. You create him as a wizard, but his hit points are based off your artificer levels.
Yeah. That was. Yeah.
Which is
Somebody
fine.
just forgot to replace the word.
Well, I was going to say that's fine for my character because I'm more of an artificer than I'm a wizard. But yeah, he takes the time with Z's help to create this Hex Tech Golem that he has got a place to mount on the back of its shoulders. So pretty much he is the D&D version of Master Blaster.
Master Blaster?
Mm-hmm. Both of them being mechanical based, but yeah, that's his little Master Blaster setup. So
Gotcha.
he's now carried around the field on this golem.
Gotcha. Okay. Since you are doing construction of something that you easily know, which is metalworking, I don't need you to worry about rolls or the armor. So in the first 2 weeks, you will have completed the adamantine armor or suit.
All right. So yeah, the armor actually, when he puts it on, looks more fitting of a draconian to wear. I mean, it's got not filigree on it, but the way the armor is worked, it doesn't look like straight armor. It looks like it's got like the scales of a dragon on it, but it's just worked into the armor as it was being put together.
Okay.
I wanted to say I was going to put wings on the back of it too.
Okay, but that will be an invention.
That'll be an invention I'll have to do.
Yes. Okay.
Are you still working on the sunlight sensitivity classes?
I think those were finished.
Yeah, I think those were finished after the last downtime.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Okay. So, what you can do for the wings, it's going to take you about a week to make the armor.
Mm-hmm.
And so, in the next week, you will have the ability to do the planning for the wings. So, in the second week, you will have done that. So, in the first 2 weeks, you will have completed the armor and you have the plans for the wings.
Okay.
And so, in the next week, you can work on the construction of that and also get the mithril armor finished.
All right.
And so, by the end of your full downtime, you'll have the testing and refinement.
Okay. Do you need any rolls?
Not for this right now.
Not yet. Okay.
It is the next one where I need you to do the tinkering
Okay.
rolls.
Well, I want to test this out anyway to see if it works. Okay, that's weird. Okay, cool. Select proficiency. Let's see how that. No advantage.
Hey,
Okay, I think
you
yeah.
definitely made a wonderful suit of armor for Sulak.
Cool. So yeah, it like you said, if you put it in your inventory, when you click on it, it gives you a place to click on to roll it, and it asks you for what stat you'll put in it if you're proficient with it and all that.
Gotcha. Okay. So, any questions? And Now you have met an accidental lich.
Okay.
So now we
Time to
go back and let
recast.
Ralton know what he's looking forward to.
Huh?
I mean, let Rel know what he's looking forward to.
So I'm gonna reroll my character to an accidental awakened lich dog.
No.
No.
I even said that. I even said no. No.
Hey, whoopsie daisy is what it is.
All right. So yeah, I have no other questions.
Then we will resume next Friday, and the B team can help isolating if they want, and they're going to be getting some rewards in the form of magic items.
All right, so if you want to find out what that is, come back and join us next Friday to see what more chaos we can cause. And will the B team survive and make it back home? Will we get the caves mapped out? Will we take care of whatever these individuals are necessarily requested by this 14-year-old in appearance accidental lich wants us to do? Well, come back and join us and find out. Now, if you can't wait till Friday to get your tabletop RPG fix, come join us on Wednesday for some Torganized play, and of course on Thursday for our Mutants and Masterminds. And stay tuned because in the near future, our friend Josh from our Mutants and Masterminds game will be running I believe, a Fantasy Flight Star Wars game on Saturday nights. Time has yet to be determined, but we will. You will be able to watch it on this channel because I will probably. I think there's a way I can do so that I can pretty much like raid their channel as they're playing the show. So if you want to watch it here, or you can watch it at the Dragon's Table. And they have their own Twitch channel too, so you can check on that and watch us on Saturdays when we play our Star Wars game. So, I think that's it. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are in this adventure called life together, so please keep that golden rule in mind. Treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself.